So, hello and welcome to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. Had a little bit of a technical glitch, so I'm picking things up from here. All the cards have been laid out. 10 cards helping with the Manifesting Tarot reading. I do them every day. Rather than redo it, I just thought I would start from scratch, but with the original reading intact. So, let us begin here with today's Tao Manifesting reading with the manifesting energy, not for you. Now, that may at first blush sound like something negative, something being taken away from you. And I don't think it's something being taken away from you. I think it is you taking yourself away from something or choosing not to do something, to be something. It is an option that is not for you anymore. You don't want it, and you are actively choosing that. You might get a little help from the outside. Yes, yes. Nevertheless, it's still an important energy, and you are making the decision one way or another. No more, no mas. I am not doing this anymore. So that is the manifesting energy. And what does this have to do with anything? Well, how about the Ten of Wands? Ten of Wands says that I'm done. I'm carrying a lot of burdens, my own and for other people. And stop and think for a minute. From the moment you're born, you are instructed on how you fit into society. And most of the time, that's not necessarily in your favor. It's kind of funny, too, because as a young baby, as you start growing, parents are excited when you begin to talk, when you begin to stand up and walk. That's great. Oh, it's fabulous. But when you go to school, when you begin to confront the establishment, society, what do they tell you? Shut up and sit down. You're in a classroom. But growing as a baby, standing up and talking is great. Not when you get into a social scene for the very first time, which is school, where you're told to shut up and sit down. In essence, that's what you're meant to do. So, you've given up all of those heavy burdens. You want more positivity, enthusiasm. You want a joy of life back. Or maybe for the first time in your life. That's what the Six of Wands is all about. Success, finding that joy, finding that connection in life. So this idea of something not being for you is not a question of you being kept from something. It's you choosing to walk away from something. And speaking of walking away, here's a card we've seen a lot of over the past month or so. It's the Seven of Swords. And Seven of Swords, traditionally in tarot, is a thief, sign of a thief. Maybe that's true, because I was talking about how things change from the time you're a little baby till you first enter society. And a lot of your freedom is taken away. This card may be saying that. I think because of the brilliance, the bright yellow of the card, it's much more hopeful than that. And it does fit in exactly to our manifesting energy of not for you. This person can be you, walking away from situation. You're saying that societal rules are important to an extent. But when they really start to cramp down on you, take away your joy, your freedom, your enthusiasm for life, you're going to grab your joy, enthusiasm, and freedom along with a couple of other things, and you get out of Dodge. No more. The stuff that is important to society you leave behind. Those are those two swords. But the other five, you're taking with you. You're leaving because this stuff is not for you anymore. You want to rebuild your life. And the truth of the matter is, here in April, man, we got energy starting up. Wow. Throughout the rest of the year, it will be a very powerful year. A year of revolution, revelation, everything in between. And things are moving forward. So you sense it, you feel it, and you realize that's why you have to move ahead to victory. You have to find that enthusiasm, that joy, that purpose back in your life. That's really one of the driving factors for you. How are you going to do this? Well, with the moon, of course. Because up to this point, you've depended on information. You've depended on data. Maybe other people have given you their opinions. What you're going to follow from here on out for the best success, your intuition. Lock in to that gut feeling. You know, there's more information going from your gut, literally your gut to your brain, then the heart to your brain. Tons of information. That gut feeling. And how many times have you said to yourself, geez, I wish I'd listened to myself? Start listening. This is very, very important, because what you've done up to this point, for most of us, has ignored your gut. That's not for you, right? The card, not for you. You have to pay attention to what you're feeling, what you're intuiting. That is what is for you and your future. And we move across here now to the King of Cups. Love. Love, 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 love. Self-love, too. Because remember, this is a manifesting reading. This is not your typical tarot reading. So we're all focused on you, because everything in your life begins with you. You can't give it if you don't have it. And so the King of Cups says, love yourself. Again, it's emotion. Emotion that will make a huge deal for you, because it allows you to tap into your basic instincts. So we go to the vice versa cards, facing forward, not vice versa. Here we go. The proverbial cup card. Yeah, it's a beauty. No two ways about it. And it has to do with the Page of Cups. Doesn't have a whole lot here, and it's not going to be a big deal, but for you, it's huge. Because what it is that first step towards loving yourself, liking yourself even. Can you imagine? And again, it highlights the idea of what you have done up to this point is no longer for you. You want connection. And, you know, often the Three of Cups talks about a third-party situation. Or the thing that I have a difficult time with, and it's not a big deal, with the Cups is that people are always thinking love. They're thinking romantic love. They're thinking sexual love. Yes, that can be a part of it, because maybe this is a time in your life where you run into a situation where you are open to love. And that really is the key, because the Three of Cups says that you are open to loving. You are open to accepting. You're open to the positive, the supportive. That's what the Three of Cups says. And that's something that has been difficult for you, certainly over the last couple of years. The idea of rejoining people with love and affection and for even friendship, been very difficult. But you know the truth. That is really the key for you at this point. You know the truth. It's justice. And justice is fairness, right? Justice is opportunity. It's balance. That's what you are looking for in your life. You have been blown away your entire life for other people, with other people thinking for you. You think you're thinking on your own, but you're just taking their thoughts and then calculating whatever you want to calculate with their thoughts. Now you have to tap into your feelings, your love feelings, your love for yourself. Blend that, and you're going to find that you begin to think new thoughts. And that's really, again, what the Seven of Swords was earlier. You taking the information, but recalculating, reformulating it with self-love. Because the old way is not for you. Ooh, a very powerful reading, and you can do this if you choose to tap in. Also subscribe and share. Thank you very much. This was a little bit of a different reading today, just again because of technical difficulties. I'll be back tomorrow, as I am every day, because I do a brand new read 365 days a year. And we will again manifest tarot together. So between now and the next time that you and I do get together, whenever that is down the road, I wish you peace and blessings.